I touched his soul through the witch's kiss, bearing witness to a miracle. But who could have imagined that the starting point of this deep affection was actually a life and death struggle between me and this 1,000-year-old vampire?
Walk past me slowly. No sudden movement. Go!
My name is Diana Bishop. I am a historian and a witch who desperately denies her own lineage. That was until I inadvertently summoned the legendary Book of Life in the Oxford Library. The appearance of this book drew the greed of every supernatural creature, including the ancient and powerful vampire Matthew Claremont, and Knox, the leader of the witches' congregation. Matthew was the first to find me. His motive was clear. He wanted to know why I was the one who could open this ancient text that had been missing for a millennium. Although I denied my identity as a witch, the long-standing animosity between our species made me want nothing to do with a vampire. Soon after, at an academic gala, the arrogant witch leader Knox publicly accosted me. Without giving me a chance to speak, he invaded my consciousness with his mind, forcing me to hand over the ancient book.
Think about what you're doing. You must be true to your blood, your heritage. Don't make me force you to recall that book.
I endured the pain and walked out of the gala, but Knox invaded my mind once again. Facing his formidable magic, I suddenly awakened at the edge of agony. My hands erupted with light, and I instinctively struck back at Knox before leaving.
Get out of my head!
However, the true danger had only just begun. The vampire Matthew Claremont had already locked onto me as his target. He moved with far more stealth, slipping into my room like a ghost to search for clues while I was out rowing. After failing to find the Book of Life, he suddenly appeared at the dock, blocking my path. He warned me bluntly. That book contained a forbidden secret capable of exterminating the entire vampire race, and it must never fall into the hands of the ambitious. He demanded that I hand over this dangerous power to him for supervision. At that time, I had no idea what the book truly meant, so I coldly rejected his proposal. Just as I was about to leave, Matthew's gaze fell upon my coat, which I had set aside. As if possessed, he picked up the garment, closed his eyes, and greedily inhaled the lingering warmth of my magic and my unique scent. In that moment, I could feel his 1,000-year-old reason nearly collapsing under the intense surge of primal instinct. Seeing the terror on my face, Matthew's voice rose, raspy and dangerous.
Walk past me slowly. Go! But don't run.
I knew that the moment I turned to flee out of fear, the killing instinct of a top predator would instantly take over his mind. The bloodthirsty glint in Matthew's eyes at that moment made me smell the true scent of death for the very first time.